by step, walking faith, truth, and love. Guide the way, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way. Take up your cross and follow me. There isn't many room for a plan B. Works alone won't save a man, but faith without works is dead. I'm going all in, stand firm and be counted. Step by step, walk in faith, truth and love. Guide the way, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way. Faith takes more than just to agree. How we live proves what we believe. It's easy to say, it's harder to do, but right now this, I promise you, going all in, stand firm and be counted. Step by step, walk in faith, truth and love. Guide the way, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way. Life gets hard, don't give in to the fight. God's yoke is easy and burden light. Burden light, God, your burden is light. I'm going all in, stand firm and be counted. Step by step, walk in faith, truth and love. Guide the way. I'm going all in, stand firm and be counted. Step by step, walk in faith, truth and love. Guide the way, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way. Oh, they guide the way. Well, hello there, friends, and happy April 28th. So good to see you guys. A couple of things that you'll probably notice. One, I'm not wearing the gospel tee, and you're like, why is that? Like, well, I wore it when I was down visiting my sister in San Antonio over the last 2 days, and it needed to be washed. So it's actually currently in the washer right now, which leads me to the second thing that's probably somewhat obvious. I am recording this live at 2:40 on Sunday afternoon. And this is going to air tonight at 8, which is when you guys are watching it. And the reason for that is my kids have their musical tonight at church. And I want to be there. I want to be fully present. And I don't want to rush them away from something that they're doing. And so I'm going to live air this at 8 p.m. In case I don't have a chance to get back to my computer in time to be able to do an actual live stream with you guys. So I want to do this like I would typically do for you guys. And be able to hang out with you a little bit, but also want to be able to be a good dad and be able to hang out with my kids while they're doing the musical that they've been practicing for months now. So really excited for them, and really excited to be able to go and watch them be able to perform and do what God has created them to be able to do. So the gospel t-shirt, you can get your own. I'm still wearing it every single day until we sell out the first initial run of them. So if you want to grab one, you can snag it here at the gospel tee. And there's also links all in and around this video where you can go and actually snag your gospel tee, where you can then join the gospel community, wear your faith on your sleeve so other people can know, and use it to be able to share the gospel with people. And then, of course, the big thing I want to talk about tonight, too, is the You Guys Music Competition. The first round is coming to a close here on the 5th. So next Friday, I believe it is, or Saturday, will be the final day it's Sunday. So Sunday will be the final day that you can actually go and vote for the first round. If I make it into the top 50, then I'll go, and there'll be another round of voting that'll take that top 50 and boil it down to 25. If I don't make it in the top 50, then this year's competition, it's over and done for me. So if you guys would help me by voting me into the top 50 this round, that would be awesome. And then once the voting's closed for that, that's all she wrote. So anyway, would love for you guys to go and vote and be a part of that. The song that is up for grabs, or that I submitted for this first segment of it, I'll have to submit another song for the next layer of voting if I get that far. And that's all up to you guys. It's all based off of voting from you guys, the audience. I can't do any. I already did my part. I wrote the songs. I performed them. I put them out there. If people love it, awesome. If they vote for it, great. That's what allows me to go further in competition. If people don't vote for it, then, yep, my time's up. So, but the song that I submitted for this is called Your Kids Are Home. And I want to play it for you guys right now. You can see me playing the piano version of this in the music video by going to the You God's Music competition, by following that QR code or going to the link that's around this video to vote for it. But it's a true story, specifically about my sister. As my daughter was being healed of transposition of the great vessels, my sister actually ended up losing her first child. And not long after that, they lost their second child due to miscarriage. And around the time they lost their second child, they got a phone call that her husband's grandmother was not long for this world. So they flew across the country to go say their goodbyes to her. And she was pretty sedated and quiet and wasn't sleeping a lot, or was sleeping a lot and wasn't really talking at all. And all of a sudden she woke up. She started naming off people's names of people who'd passed on before as she saw them. And she said, "There's 2 little ones here and I don't know their names." She looked at my sister and said, "I think they're yours and I'll watch over them till you get here. This is Your Kids Are Home." Standing around with family and friends, knowing sooner time would end. 80 years had finally come down to this. She had been asleep for quite a while, and moments later she began to smile as she started naming off head ends. Then a pause as two she could see little babes no one on earth had a chance to meet. Don't know the names, but they're yours. I'll hold them close at heaven's door. They'll be here waiting for you till you come home. Don't you worry, they're all right. Jesus loves them and so do I. As we say goodbye on earth and heaven, I'll say hello. Your kids are home. Couldn't believe what she had seen. We barely told us all there were 2. They didn't have a chance to meet. And as she left, we said goodbye. She gave us hope and a glimpse of the other side. Then a pause. She could see little babes no one on earth had a chance to meet. I don't know the names, but they're yours. Hold them close at heaven's door. They'll be here waiting for you till you come home. Don't you worry, they're all right. Jesus loves them and so do I. As we say goodbye on earth and heaven, I'll say hello. Kids are home. house at heaven's door. They'll be here waiting for you till you come home. Don't you worry, they're alright. Jesus loves them and so do I. As we say goodbye on earth and heaven, I'll sing hello. Your kids are home. Your kids are home. Kids are home. Kids are home. So that's a song called Your Kids Are Home. That is the one that is in the You God's Music competition. If you enjoy that song and you want that song to be seen by more people, to be able to share that story of hope for those who have lost young ones, please go and vote for this song. It'll help me out more than you realize. This competition allows me to be in front of more people, to be able to share my music with others, and hopefully through that allows them to be able to share their story of redemption and faith as well. So click on the link, go vote for You God's Music. If we don't make it in the top 50, then we don't move on. And as of right now, I don't know what place exactly we're in, but as of right now, the way it stands currently, the person who is in first place has 1,919 votes. Second place is 1,651. And then it goes down pretty from there or whatever. There's a lot of people who are sub 1,000. But as of right now, the person who is in 50th place has 428 votes. So need to get probably above 600 votes in order to be able to move into the next round, more than likely. And if we can't do that, then this will be the end of this run for the competition for me. And we'll just have to grin and bear it and keep moving on. So I am super excited, though, for just even the opportunity to be a part of this. The other cool, exciting news is we have another song that's being released on the 2024 single release calendar, which you guys can get yours as well if you want to stay up with all the releases that are coming out this year. They are still available and for sale. And the cool part about this is the songs that are coming. What happens is basically there's a QR code down here where my thumb is. You actually get to see the song title before it's released, and everybody's going to get it who has a calendar on Wednesday, and then the rest of the world and everybody else will get it on the 6th. So May 6th, they'll be able to actually, be able to check it out there. And, so everybody who wants to hear the reason why, you can hear it before it's released if you have your calendar. If you don't have a calendar, then the 6th will be coming out. But I'm really excited about that song. It's another, it's a fun one. So hopefully you guys enjoy it as well too. I'm going to play you guys another song that came out of the calendar last year. There's a lot of really fun ones that I absolutely love singing, and some that have meant the world to a lot of different people. And this one specifically meant a lot to me, just because I know so many people have needed to know that there's other people that are there with them, that love them deeply. I've cried with the broken, I've cheered with the saved. Every time has a purpose, every moment stay. Thank God for the good times, I thank God for the bad. Who am I to decide when to trust sovereign plans? Though today may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, I can rest and still believe I am safely in His hands. wanted more. I climbed up the mountain, stood in the valley below, content to just be and thankful to know, though the day may be uncertain, though the night might be the end, I can rest and still believe I am safely in His hand. Oh, 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 I've cried with the broken, I've cheered with the saved. Every time has a purpose, every moment it's day. Thank God for the good times, thank God for the bad. Who am I to decide when to trust sovereign plans? Who am I to decide when to trust sovereign plans? Oh, man, I love that song. I hope you do, too. It is a fun one to be able to sing, and hopefully we'll be able to sing it together. I would definitely love for you guys. There are links around this video. If you're interested in me coming out and playing a show for you, even in the comfort of your own living room, I would love to do that. In fact, there's a lot of things that I'm doing currently behind the scenes to try to make that more possible. This guitar is one that I can literally take as a carry-on with me. And I'm trying to figure this part out of basically if you'll pay for my travel to get out there, and a little bit for my time to be able to come, no matter where you live in the continental U.S., to be able to get out there, play music in your own living room, enjoy having a fun time together, and then being able to fly back and spend time with my family. So it maximizes the time that I can be out there with you guys, and maximize the time that I can be with my family back at home as well. So super, super pumped for being able to do this for you guys, to be able to create and write music. I believe God has created us all on purpose with a purpose. And I believe that part of my purpose is helping you live and walk in yours. So a couple ways to be able to do that. Again, I want you to snag the gospel tee so that you can start wearing your faith on your sleeve and use it as a catalyst for being able to have gospel conversations with people. I had a really great opportunities while I was flying this past week to be able to have a lot of gospel conversations with people as I was literally just wearing the T-shirt in the airport and on the plane, which was just a super, super awesome, fun time to be able to have conversations about what Christ has done for me and what He can do for other people. And then, of course, my biggest plead for you guys right now, till May 5th, you can vote for the You God's Music Competition. I really would love your support in this because this is what allows me to continue to keep making music. The way that it works, and I'll try to share my screen a little bit here with you as long as my web page and everything works correctly for you. But I will show you kind of like the whole contest rules and all that fun stuff. Basically, what happens is this organization that puts on the contest, the way that they have it set up is you basically, for every dollar that is given as a vote, so every dollar is a vote, that dollar, 20% of it, of the public votes actually goes to the church, the community, or Christian educational organization that I've partnered with. I've partnered with Holt International. It's a fantastic organization that is all about reaching into the lives of children and basically coming along and filling in the gap for them so that their families hopefully can all stay together, and then ultimately also provides adoption as well if that's what is best for the child. So 20% of that dollar is going to them. For the first couple of rounds, 20% of that dollar comes back to me as the artist to help me with music production, with being able to write more songs and that sort of thing. And then at the end of the competition, it actually turns to 80% comes to me as the artist, and then 20% goes to Holt International. So the way it works is basically us as contestants are asked to record and upload up to 4 songs. The first song that I did, again, was Your Kids Are Home. And it's there are some people who are doing cover songs of Christian worship songs and that sort of thing. But then after that, every single round of the first 3 rounds, we have to provide a different video. So there's going to be 3 official videos. But basically, the way it's divvied up, as far as the voting process goes, is basically the first round here has a cutoff date. So we had to get it in by April 19th at 3 p.m. Then voting started. It'll go till Sunday, May 5th at 9 p.m. Central. So when we do our live stream next Sunday, will literally be the last time that you can actually go vote. And that'll be the end of the first round. The score will depend solely on popular vote. So this is all up to you guys as fans. Only the top 50 are going to move into the second round. So if we get into the top 50 into the second round, then that will actually go from May 6th until May 17th. And then they're only taking the top 25 from that. So voting goes back down to 0 after the first round, and everybody starts at 0 again and goes for the second round. The semifinal rounds, which is where they're taking the top 25, they're going to do that to where there's going to be general public voting, but then there also be some judges will do some votes for those top 25. And then they'll take only the top 5 contestants will move to the finals. So it's still dependent very, very highly on public voting during all of this. And you can only really get up to 15 bonus points from the judges. So it is very, very much dependent on, you can get 15 bonus points from the judges, but 50% of the score will be calculated from the judges' votes, and then 50% of the score will be calculated from general voting for you guys. And then, of course, the finals literally will be voting for it will take place between July 1st and July 5th. And then, or that's when they can be recording to be selected. And then public voting will be July 5th until July 21st. At that point in time, there's 2 different parts of the finals where they basically have the judges' vote, popular vote will be a part of that. And then there's also going to be a testimony video with that as well. So there's live performance at the show itself and then the recorded testimony. And that will take place on July 27th down in the Tobin Center in San Antonio, which is crazy because that's where I literally just drove past I guess 2 days ago down in Texas, because that's literally like a block or 2 away from where my brother-in-law just retired from the Air Force, which is pretty cool. And then they will choose the person that wins that night on the 27th. So that's literally how this all works out. Now, the cool part is whoever gets first place, they'll get $9,000 and the high-quality original single mixed and mastered. So I can take one of my songs that I've been mixing and mastering and doing my own thing and actually take it and have it recorded, or we could do a song maybe that hasn't been mixed and mastered yet and get another fully produced single out of it. It also will have a video package with a song story interview and an acoustic performance for that song as well, plus photo session. So it's a lot of stuff that actually helps me as an artist that I have to do by myself, is what the prize is for this, as well as being able to play in front of a lot more people, get my music in front of a lot of others as well, and create a lot of other really good relationships inside the industry. The second is a consultation with somebody who can actually help with copyright and live performance contract. Third is Hair and Beauty Makeover, which, I mean, some of you might be voting that I get third place just for that. And then fourth is actually a gift card for traveling, which would help a ton with being able to do house shows for you guys. And then the fifth is showcase winner will take home 80% of their total donation votes, and 20% will be gifted to their church or religious organization. And then sixth, basically, gets the ability to go down and hang out and watch the showcase in San Antonio, Texas. So it's a really cool opportunity. But again, this is all dependent on you guys for the voting. So right now, it's all numbered up here as far as what place people are in. So if you come in here and just search my name, I made it easy. Looks like right now my vote count is I have 5. So one of you gracious, amazing people have voted for me. All you have to do is click vote now. It'll take you where you can actually hear the Your Kids Are Home piano version of the song that I submitted. And then you can just choose to vote now here, and then choose whatever amount you have to or you want to vote for. So it has to be a minimum of $5 to vote. And that gives you, if you donate all of them, to me, then it would be five votes, basically. You can always vote more than that if you want to do that. That would be awesome. Again, this is not a guilt trip for anybody. I'm just trying to describe exactly what this contest is and how it helps me out, and also how you can participate if you so choose to. I'm really taking a lot of it, as just kind of a indication. As my wife and I talked about it, it's like my goal is to always do the best I can to submit my work to the Lord and see where He takes it. And if He chooses to use it somewhere, awesome. And like with this competition, if I don't get into the top 5 or even in the top first 50, it's still an honor to be able to connect with people and to try to get my music out there. And it's out of my hands at this point. It's just I've done the best that I can. I've submitted it, and now it's up to you guys if you want to see that happen. So thank you guys so much for being here. Wanted to describe that so you knew a little bit more information. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. I'm here to help. I want you to know exactly what's going on and to be a part of it. But I will try to jump on possibly tonight if I can when we get back from my son and daughter's musical that they're doing. If not, I love you guys. You were created on purpose with a purpose. And my whole goal with making music is to write, record, and release music that comforts the afflicted and confronts the comfortable. And it's not just a mission for me. I want that to be a mission for you, that you live your life in a way that comforts the afflicted and confronts the comfortable. With that being said, I love you. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Ask any questions that you have of me. I am an open book, and I want to help you as best I can. And, of course, if you would, go and vote for the You God's Music competition. If you click on the link, it'll literally take you right to the voting page for me. And, again, go check out other people's stuff. If you love what they're doing, feel free to support them as well, too. My goal is to help all ships rise. I really do believe that Christian artists should be the ones that are helping people the most and should be out there doing the best that we possibly can. So thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for me and for just being here tonight. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday and also a fantastic weekend. Feel free to grab your gospel tea as well as go vote, and we will see you.